Hi everyone, I'm Nandana Weliweriya from the UGA Physics and Astronomy. So I want to introduce this activity as a fun way of doing multiple choice quizzes in our classrooms. So by the term if at, it means immediate feedback assessment technique, and we can buy them in the forms of questions. I believe we can go up to 50 questions. I have seen these 25 questions or the version of 10. And also we can have choices A through E, 5 choices or 4 choices, depending on what you like. And they look like scratch offs. Students scratch off these locations to find the answer, and you can buy these through this link. Okay, so we use these for these wonderful quizzes we do in our classes. We like to get the students' understanding as the instructors, and also we like doing these activities to keep encouraging students studying regularly. But for me, I don't like the idea of a student being in my classroom receiving a 0 for a question in a quiz. It doesn't really mean the student understanding. So partial credits, that's something I do oftentimes in my quizzes. And oftentimes there's trouble posting solutions and also again getting the grades on time. And students has a lot of anxiety, even these are in-class quizzes. And I don't see students take these quizzes as an opportunity to learn from their mistakes. And rarely they go back with the incorrect questions. They try to rethink what went wrong, how can I do differently? So the new technique is trying to help us with these issues. And also making things more difficult. Over the pandemic, we have seen many students work on homework problems or the out of class activities using unauthorized helplines. So we have observed these in my classes as well. So we wanted to find a solution. So I'm using these effect card activities to solve problems, to bring the fun factor into my classes and play a game with the problem solving. And again, we do each of these activity a quiz after completing each homework, the weekly ones. My students this semester, they complete the homework due by Sunday midnight. When they come to the classroom on Tuesday, we have an activity. The questions were designed based on the material covered for the previous homework. So accountability, encouraging students, making sure they do these homework problems, knowing what they are doing instead of just copying from somewhere. And also this one I find really, really useful, encouraging them working in the groups. So I have tried this one in both calculus-based Physics 1 and Physics 2 classrooms for the engineers. And also we have these classrooms in the scale-up or the student-centered activities. So 72 students in 8 tables. Each table has 3 groups and each group has 3 students. So each activity, when they go to the group part, 3 students are collaborating to complete the activity. And for each quiz, I do 5 multiple choice questions. If you have more time, you can go up to 10 as well. But time constraint, I do 5 questions and they have a chance to earn 50 points maximum. And we could do word problems, small calculations, or the conceptual questions, anything in that order, multiple choice questions. And when we design the questions, the question is how I know how to place the answer. So whenever you buy these cards, they come with a small code at the bottom and your purchase comes with the key card. So I know if it is the E029 code for the first question, the answer is in D. So when we design, we can shuffle the answers to match the key card. And Delivering these quizzes, as I said, after each homework, we do this, and it comes with 5 questions, 50 points, and it goes in 2 phases. First one, they work individually to solve these 5 multiple choice questions. Similar to exams, I give them a bubble sheet, work on the problems, color these answers. And exactly like exams, 5 points for correct answers, 0 points if it is incorrect. So no partial credits for the phase 1. And they don't know what is the correct answer after they complete the phase 1. But the next phase, they rework on the same quiz with their 2 other group members, 3 in the table, using the scratch off cards. The purpose is to find these star locations. These are the correct answers. And it is really hard for students to look through. It is covered on the back, so they cannot see the star location. And also, if someone is trying to sneak through, no, there's no chance because the location of the star is changing. So when they do this second activity, second phase, they have a chance to earn 25 points maximum. Similar to this one, if they get the answer correct, first chance, first try, they get 5 points. And there will be cases like first try, it didn't work, they had to go, rethink, discuss within the group, effective, they find the correct answer second try. So I have partial credit, they can get 3 points. And we have cases like this, rarely they leave it blank, but they go for that. So depending on how many scratches they do, how many tries they have, their score is going down. But still, this is encouraging them to go for the answer. If there was a student who had a guess when they were doing it individually, this is the time at the phase 2, share their ideas with the other students to make sure they understand what's going on, what should be the correct thought process to solve this problem when they find these star locations after second try, third try. And I give about 20 minutes for the phase 1, about 10 minutes for the second phase because it's the same 5 questions. So about 25 to 30 minutes for each activity, we do it. And students love this activity. We have done it in, again, physics 1, physics 2 classes, and it is a competition. They are doing the points hunting when they are doing this group part. Really, really encouraging to have them, and they take it really serious because they don't like losing point. It's a game, scratching off like the lottery cards. They love it. And the classroom gets really, really loud. I say, I missed it because they had an incorrect answer, incorrect thought process when doing it individually. But now they have find 5 points, scratching off. They have fist bumps, high fives, cheering really, really loud inside the classroom. Also, we observed the group score is going up compared to the individual score. So this is something we did as a trial in fall 2021. And I did only 3 activities, getting them ready for each midterm. 1 week, 3 to 4 days before the midterm, I did 1 activity as just a checkup where they are at. So as we get through the material, things were a little complicated, harder, so the average goes down, but for each activity, the group score is better than the individual. There were 5-6 students who stayed at the same level, individual group, so that's possible as well. And also there were situations students had higher individual scores and lower group scores, maybe 3 students, 4 students per activity. So this one opens a new area for us to research what happens, how they engage within the groups when they had a correct answer, what makes them to pick the incorrect answer when they go to the group work. So I am working on that study currently as well. And I would like to thank Dr. Gerald for introducing this technique to us, and for Richa and Nitil for working in these projects, and for all these students who helped us collecting data. So these are two links. I'm sharing these slides with you guys. So please check. This is two locations. We presented these activities and we are redesigning our 1252 classes, including these activities. So any question, please email it to me, and I'm more than waiting, happy and talking to you during the conference.